The enigma that is our entertainment this morning. So interesting. This music project is the best way to describe it. Titled Face and the Features is the solo endeavor of one Tristan de Beer, who is the face, and then his musical peers, as amazing as they are, who accompany him, are the features, giving us a scope of music that is crafted through the lens of alternative and possibly psychedelic pop, a little bit of soft rock. We love the full view of great music that is offered, and I've had just a taste from the sound check, and it's going to take you on a journey this morning. And before we get to know him, let's get a little taste. Let's listen in on some of his 2018 single titled Around You. Take a listen.
Don't say another word. I'm too distracted, but you don't seem too perturbed by the way I've acted around you. I want to be around you.
Quite literally, Face and the Features right there. Absolutely love it. Let's give a very warm welcome to Face and the Features. Welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Thank you very much.
I wish we were an audience of 1,000 people,
I know,
man.
right?
I wish we were. Tristan, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
So good to have you here, and to hear you in the pocket. Listening to you sound check this morning, you get straight into that groove. How would you describe your music?
Oh man, it's me. Ultimately, I think that's honestly
Me
like
professionally.
Unfortunately, it's the least descriptive thing I can say, but it's the most accurate thing I can say. I draw from a lot of different places, so I guess what goes in comes out in whatever way it does. Yeah.
There's something beautiful and deeply personal and emotive, which is, I think, the first anchor that we need in this kind of music. But there's something about the way that you choose to present your artistry in the way that you work. So explain to me how you operate in terms of you being the face, and then you bring in the features, your incredibly talented musical peers. How does your musical approach work?
So I take a very all-round approach. I'm a musician, a producer. I compose and arrange most of my own songs, and at the moment I'm like mixing them and doing the full production run. But yeah, so I pretty much write, record, produce, arrange all the songs, and then I take them to my friends, and they sort of elaborate on them a little bit, and then yeah, there's sort of a work in progress, sort of like a puzzle that's being built over time.
I love that, and a beautiful collaborative opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you learn so much more about yourself when you give a freedom to another artist to help influence you in that space.
Definitely.
But there always seems to be kind of a common theme or a drive. If I'll take you back to your first EP, A Dream is a Wish, which was very much psychology, dreams, romanticism. How do you go about, does it come to you in a dream? Is there a moment where you're like, okay, this is what I'm feeling or where I am, or does it just play out through the creative process?
I would say a bit of both. It's definitely a journey. I mean, A Dream is a Wish alone is from the Disney song, A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. So it's all very like being guided by something, and sometimes something calls you and you just have to follow and believe in that thing, and eventually you'll get there.
I love that. So Strange, what's the vibe there?
So Strange is my upcoming EP. It's coming up at the end of the year, and that was a bit of an exploration of like science fiction and sort of supernatural elements. But it happened more spontaneously. It wasn't
after a few months of lockdown, your mind just started
absolutely.
to like
Well,
go
I mean,
there.
2020 was strange. So yeah, the song sort of just emerged. It wasn't necessarily like themed overall. They just happened to come out that way.
It's organic.
So
Yeah, I love that, man. I can't wait for people to actually hear you and get a taste, because it's easy listening, but there's like a deep emotional undercurrent as well. You feel the music as much as you hear it, which is a beautiful thing and quite a nuanced thing to get right, especially at 6:30 in the morning. Must Be Dreaming officially releases on Friday, as I understand it. Now, I've never ever used these words to describe a song. Funky lunar party atmosphere.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, 100%. That's exactly what I was aiming for. That song was written just about having the best possible time you could with your friends, your family, at a party, at a gathering, whatever. Like,
and it
that
must
was
be
sort
on the
of
moon,
the context.
Yeah.
And then, while I mean the idea is that the song is a dream, must be dreaming. So it's like there's always this sort of tragic tinge to those really meaningful, heartfelt experiences where they do have to end inevitably.
Yeah.
And so they are kind of like dreams in that sense, but you always go back to them. You always have those experiences.
You go to sleep
more and
tomorrow night and you repeat.
100%.
You repeat. I absolutely love it. I cannot wait for our viewers to listen
Me
to
too.
you,
I'm
to
really
see
excited
you guys
to-
perform. You've brought one of your peers with you this morning who was dancing to your own track there just now, and that's how you're going to feel this morning. Face and the Features are going to take you on a journey with 3 incredible performances all lined up, not for me, for you. So keep it locked right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.